everyone, so this video review is for Transcendence by Shah. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you are on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog then the details are in the post. And this is the video review. So Transcendence by Shah. This was so lovely, it really was. I hope I'm going to get the names right. Mahik is a world famous sitarist and her father is a legendary player. And now she is desperate to master a piece called Transcendence. But along her travels, because she's putting together music and recording and all these things, she meets Isha, who is a travel vlogger, and things are kind of never the same for them again. And of course, with her career, it means that Isha, it gives her an opportunity to join Mahik on her adventures, but being complete opposites of each other. And Mahik is a bit older. She's kind of wary of these new feelings that Isha stirs up and how it's changing her life. So I loved this. It was a beautiful age gap romance. It was exploring the magic of music and the culture in India, which is so calming and colourful. And that's how the story was. The story was colourful. It was lyrical in the flow as well, and full of unexpected moments. But both Mahik and Isha were reserved and stuck up a sort of unique connection upon meeting, because it was like it was fated for them. And Isha had this infectious curiosity and sense of adventure, and it made her feel very freeing for someone like Meek, who was focused and dedicated to her art. That was her world. And just how much of Isha's presence affected her focus came through really loud and clear. And I found that so relatable, because when something starts shaking up your world and pulling your focus, and you know you want that and you also want the thing you were focusing on, it can be a very difficult time to sort of get your bearings with, especially if you weren't expecting it. And Mahik was experiencing so much that she hadn't before. It was heady and distracting, but in such a good way for her. It really brought her out of her shell. So Isha, she did that, she wanted me to express herself. She didn't really know who she was, but she knew that she was someone special and that she needed to just loosen up a little. And she didn't lose her determination and focus. It just helped her relax a bit and finally find what I think Mika needed in her life and not realised that she needed. But there was there was just these wonderful descriptions of the sitar and the insight into how it is played and the dedication needed to get to the level Mahik had. Isha had this slight naivety to the world that made Mahik worry for her and be protective, which was lovely. Sometimes she was a little jealous of the attention that Isha received, but you could tell it was coming from a place of care and wanting to protect her from the harms that obviously Mahik had experienced herself or knew existed from just being worldly. And it truly was a lovely slow burn age gap romance. It was packed with all these exciting adventures, wondrous experiences, and lots of colour and magical music. So love was definitely in the air surrounding these two from the moment they met, and I really loved their story and hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Transcendence by Shah, which I hope you will. If you've read Transcendence, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share and let us know what you thought. And if you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your to be read list, or you're super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let me know, because I always love to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye.